Major League Baseball has 2-point-something million followers on Twitter. NFL has, I think, 3.4 million. As of this afternoon, the NBA has 5.6 million followers on Twitter, more than any other league or sports franchise or anything connected with sports, including any individual player. How did this come to be?
First of all, I want to thank you for reading my notes, my handwritten notes on the ratings report. That was terrific. Actually, the numbers are actually higher because our individual players, our teams, in their totality, their followers and likes are in the hundreds of millions. And what we decided to do with our players was to say, hey guys, go at it. Can we help you sign up? Can we help you do things? We'd like you to do two things. Number one, not partake before or immediately after or during games. And two, remember that it's actually like standing in front of a television camera.
Right.
And we've had a couple of bumps along the way, but our players are big personalities, and that's a pun. Shaq is really the biggest, and he is one of the most popular of the tweeters.
Yeah. So, but the league made a conscious policy decision to help these players get up and running, and to do it. And
as we did, and we thought that was a natural extension of saying we want our content fully distributed, and we weren't going to wall it with highlights and things like that. So we see them as related.
Right, and that's the larger policy that we're going to pursue a little bit. Phil, I mentioned these ratings increases. You know about them better than I do. But they've been just tremendous, including last year when the season was shortened, as fans will recall. Some people worried that would be a problem. In retrospect, some people think, well, maybe it helps somehow. But in any case, what's the explanation?
Well, first of all, in terms of last year, there's a lot of pent-up demand. Right. And when the commissioner was able to finally solve the labor deal right before Christmas Day, there was an enormous anticipation of that. Right. I think it was a combination of enormous pent-up demand. They had been growing every year, and the truth is because we started late, and I think it's fair to say that we were able to get even better matchups in a very concentrated period, which even helped grow the high base from last year. But I don't see this ending.
Brian O'Keefe from Fortune. Commissioner Stern, you mentioned Linsanity earlier, and I just thought I'd give you the opportunity to tell us, are the Knicks going to match the deal? We could break that right here. And wouldn't you like to see Linsanity continue in New York with the incredible platform, that you had to reach a new audience of fans, Chinese Americans, Chinese people in China being excited about Jeremy Lin?
Well, they'll be excited wherever he plays because of all the things we discussed here, number one. Number two, and blame it on me and our Labor Relations Committee, there are difficult choices that the Knicks have. We have spent a lot of time in the last several months collecting from teams large amounts of revenue sharing to send to other teams and putting in a tax system that means that were the Knicks to match, and they may, and they were otherwise taxpayers, the $15 million in the third year would actually cost them $45 million. Now, so they're looking at a pretty interesting economic equation. And from a league perspective, wherever he plays, that team's games will be seen on CCTV, I promise you.